Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Sam Bricks here, and today in this video I have a city update for you guys. I haven't made one of these videos in 2 years, so a lot has changed in the city, and today I'm going to show you all of that. The first change that I want to show you guys in the city is the placement of the 2021 modular building, the police station. Originally I didn't like the set because I wish they would have made it one big building for the police station instead of 3 separate buildings, which is what it looks like. But it has grown on me over time, and I really do like how it adds more depth to this part of my city. I figured I should put it next to the fire station since they kind of go hand in hand, police and fire, and it makes sense to have all the service municipal buildings in my city close together. I think it looks very good next to the fire station, better than what the Parisian Restaurant looked like, because the green and the red next to each other did look a little bit weird. I like how the depth differences between the two buildings add more character, as well as the height differences as well, just make it more seem like a more complex city in general. But yeah, I'm a big fan of this modular. I'm glad that they finally made a police station in modular form, because all of the city ones that they used to make were absolutely dreadful. So this is better, and I think that it looks very good in this part of my city. Since the police station replaced what was previously the Parisian Restaurant next to the fire brigade, I obviously needed to find a new place for the Parisian Restaurant in my city, and I opted to put it next to the 2019 Corner Garage modular building. I think that the building fronts between the two of them line up pretty much perfectly, and the roof lines are also pretty seamless as well. And I also appreciate the fact that the color differences between the two of them are not to the point where it looks kind of weird like the red and green did, in my opinion. I also like that the patio section around the corner, which is very hard to see from here, is more open for the patrons of the restaurant so that they can see more of the city instead of the wall of another building. Since the 2019 city update that I made, there has also been another modular building that had to have been placed in my city, and that would be the Bookstore modular building from 2020. I have to say that this is one of my least favorite modulars that they've made recently, just because of how small it kind of seems due to the size of the apartment. So I decided to put this in the back of my city in a less prominent area. I still do like how it looks, but I do wish the teal building was a little bit taller, and I think that would make it a better modular building. But it kind of makes sense to have it in a row form next to the pet shop and the Assembly Square to me, since it's more residential and less prominent of a building in terms of roles in the city. Now that's also next to the hospital building, the city hospital, I think from either last year or maybe even 2 years ago. I don't really remember, and that's got to be one of the best hospitals they made so far. I really wish they would make a modular building hospital eventually, but I think it serves its purpose and fits pretty well in the city. Another big change is that back here where these modulars are is where the Ferris wheel in my city used to be. And since that last city update that I made, I have completely replaced the grass and the Ferris wheel in my city with more road plates, so it's more of a complete city instead of just some grass with the Ferris wheel on it. So now that the Ferris wheel is out of the city, I had more room to put these modulars in the back of the city. And the last, I would say, big addition to the city has been this train station set from the Lego City line. I don't exactly remember when this thing came out, but I know that it was a pretty hidden set compared to any other city set that they had made. And that was due to the fact that instead of being in the Lego City theme, it was hidden in the train category on Lego.com. So not many people actually knew about it, but I did stumble across it one day and decided to pick it up because I thought it would fit pretty well in my city. There is a bit of overhang right about here on the edge, but that's just about 2 studs, and I think it does look very good in the city, all things considered. It adds another train stop for the tram, and it adds some more detail to the outskirts of the city where it used to be just grass. So I think it looks pretty good, and I'm happy to have it in the city. When it comes to the beach section of my city, nothing has really changed in the past 2 years that I can really recall. I'm really not sure if I had all these houses in the last time, but those do look very nice, and I'm very happy with how this part of my city looks. I think it's something that I kind of overlook a lot, and it is a very underrated part of my city because not many Lego cities, at least that I've seen, have some nice beaches to them. I of course love the fishing shack idea set. I think it's one of the best ones they've ever made, and I do like the housing row over here with the beach houses. I think it just looks better to have something there than just regular beach. Other than that, I just have some detailing along the waterline to simulate some waves crashing upon the shore, but I don't really remember if those were in my last city video or not. But I just did want to look at this part of my city one last time because it is a part that I really appreciate in the city. And that's about it for my Lego City update for this year. This is not an indication that I will be uploading on this channel more consistently. I would say, I guess I will make one more update style video describing my plans for this channel and whatnot, and what the future of my Lego City and that kind of thing will be. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.